like level 5.
I think they need to draft equally greedy though.
Yeah, they need to go for. They need
PLAM something.
Yeah, something like
Morphling's
that.
also still
Morphling.
out there.
And Juggernaut might be
Level 2. Meanwhile, middle lane, No Tail is matched up against a melee. Of course, it is a melee that is better adept at dealing with a Bat Rider, as maybe he can always spin if the Bat Rider gets too many sticky napalms and starts fire flying over him. Moon, is he going to be caught here? Still has his Savage Roar, so seems unlikely. Like MMY, he does manage to get the stun. The Roar back, Sylar is not going to be able to get any more damage, but the supports still get the right clicks in. DDC will take that more of the aggressive of the 3 cores that they have. Meanwhile, the Lone Druid is obviously much more of the carry type offlaner. What are the kind of differences of playstyle that's going to be offered because of that?
I think ROTK is probably just going to look to get aggressive around the map a little bit more than...
Well, you're seeing it up at his top lane. He's actually going to gank up the enemy offlaner with the help of his 2 supports. MMY still going to die, and that will be evenly distributed among the rating here.
Doesn't matter too much though. He'll soon enough, and it's not like it's a difference between him and his link deck. Maybe
on the maybe
top road.
No Tail picks up the dining room, is going to be able to get into the trees, but Sylar is pursuing thanks to that blade. He's still going to be able to get off the last zone. Is actually trying to keep Sylar on the cliff, but it's just not quite enough. That dagger does give the movement just long.
Should be enough damage. Fly alone is not their target.
Oh, absolutely.
They'll take this if they can't find anybody else, and it should be a quick and easy kill.
They're going to try and transition that into pressuring the tier 1 tower, but then of course No Tail just shows up halfway through doing his jungle, and will be able to put a stop to it. If they could have gotten No Tail and slowed down that Blink Dagger timing, that would have been great, because as you said, No Tail, because they're running 2 cores, they have 2 cores they can depend upon to actually provide tempo in this game. So in that case, it's all up to No Tail.
Oh, and No Tail's going to get gone on a DDC. He did not expect that.
Yes, they're so big. But so we're still keeping the pace pretty high, but we're also making sure that we still have mid to late game power as well. No Tail, nice 2-man Fisher there. They are going to go for MMY. Sylar would have been the better pickoff, but I don't think No Tail felt comfortable going for that one. He just would have been stunned up underneath the tower.
They've run this strategy before. I'm good. I know somebody on my team's getting farmed. That person's Miracle.
MMY is going to be picked off by the Bat Rider. That's just no fun to deal with. A mid Bat Rider that picks up a haste, what are you going to do?
They give the kill to Crit 2, and at the same time, Miracle actually gets a solo kill.
He managed to dive in power. Miracle, you sneaky devil, you.
Sylar's still going for it.
Sylar's still trying to, but he's now running the dagger. Oh, Miracle just got to get to the trees, but the Fury and all comes out. That's enough extra damage. LGD just were so...
They know OG's lineup is not built to deal with this Roshan themselves. Can they do... Got a Spark who's dead.
I really want 3 jumps though. Like, I'm down with 2, but
much space. Look what... Alright, look what's happened in, and why this style works out so well. So, how much do they commit to the Miracle?
Well, they're committing to DDC right now, so we'll talk about that in a second. And Sylar is actually going to TP in. They're not just going to let this be a one-off kill on DDC. They're going to try and defend him, but the cast, ooh, that's a bad position. That is actually causing No Tail so many troubles. They managed to get the Hex off onto Sylar. He's staying right on top of No Tail. He desperately wants to kill, and he's going to get it too. Thanks to that Aegis, he can free all out here on OG. He's going to be able to go for crit as well. Takes him out with Magic Missile. Moon positioned himself to hit on maybe, but I don't think that's going to be able to do much unless Miracle can come in. He takes out the Spectre. There goes that Aegis, and maybe pops his Invis rune. Miracle may not have been expecting that one. He's got the pounce, being body blocked up by maybe, but...
Oh, DDC at top. Miracle is thinking about it right now. He's got the Shadow Dance too. He could...
This is going to get us in. DDC, he popped the Voodoo Restoration, but it's not going to do much. Quickly ends up dying, and Miracle max out Fisher just to make sure that he actually can get a combination. You need level 3 of Aftershock.
Oh, this is so smart by OG if they can get there in time. LGD though, they're going to be a little bit faster.
Moon, the spin goes down. They're actually going to be a bit slow in getting onto Moon, especially with that roar. He may end up dying here, but OG, oh, the Fisher goes out. It's not going to be enough. Fly misses his stun entirely. Crit comes in now, and the slam onto 2, but it's not that good. He doesn't actually control the heroes all that well. Maybe does end up going down, and Miracle has now made it into the fight. DDC lets go that Death Ward. He pops the Shadow Dance and will be able to take out DDC. Turns back, looks for RCK, thanks to Fly. That will be possible to TP, ends up being cancelled, and OG do punish LGD success. 35 seconds. They concede that the Radiance isn't up yet. This seems like a really great opportunity for them to go. And LGD are trying to force it. And oh, no tail doubles right into that trap too. The Omni Slash bounces over to Crease, and he does get MM up on the cliff, but it doesn't seem to matter. Crit's almost dead practically from the Spectre alone. Did get the Lion, it looks like. Gotti. 21 minutes, Gotti from the
I will tell you now, Cap, none of the supports in this game will enjoy themselves.
What are you gonna do? They pop the Ghost Scepter, it only lasts so long, the swap goes down, Miracle just stays right on top of that support. But if they can actually lock down Miracle, stay ahead of it, don't let him pounce away. He's getting to the trees, trying to get over, he does get on top of the cliff, and Hannah actually pursued him. Now they get the lasso as well as that Lion Speaker. Maybe it's actually gonna go down here. Miracle comes back and strikes, able to pick up that kill, double there. Now they're gonna go for the triple. DDC's been walked out by the Fisher. Miracle jumped on top of him as well. He's going to go from having a Scotty at 20 minutes to having some fresh item by 25 with knowing that OG were still...
And OG, they're in the mid tower. They're going to make
want to be able to pop Siler, but a nice swap still though. Miracle stays on top of him. Siler will end up going down. He still has that Shatter Dance. Maybe he's going to try and stick on top of him with the spin. Miracle has the pounce, makes a quick right turn and will be able to get over. What is that? Beautiful play there. Then get a little bit more damage. He has the malediction on him as well. He has another pounce, but it's not going to be enough. LGD. That was a beautiful trade off the tails going to the secret shop area, but this is kind of the tail end of their smoke. They will be able to find something here. It's going to be maybe end of life twice with the swap, but I don't think this really matters. They don't want to really be getting into this fight anyway. OG were not grouped up very much. Now Flying No-Tail is going to have the cast bouncing back and forth between the two of them. Looks like No-Tail is going to be able to get away. Our Vengeful Spirit is pretty much stuck behind enemy lines. Lion is going to go down, chase away, and Grid, well, Siler is going to go down. He managed to get taken out by the bear. Moon wants to be able to get out of here, though. This is a Spectral Dagger, though. Throw it inside the pit. A little bit more information, and now LGD are going to start making their way.
Are you really going for this?
Interact at the same time. Rotom goes down. It's on the next someone they managed to. Oh god, the Echo Flame is still there. Somebody pick it up. Tyler, yes, he gets it towards the tail end. He'll be able to turn on the Crit. Miracle trapped up onto the trees. He bounces himself back down. Siler's almost dead here, but Miracle just can't get his hands on him. It's only the Aegis anyway. He picked up the Ring of Spill, managed to shadow dance his way back out of that one. Save the ring, he says, and will be able to escape into the trees. LGD on hot pursuit here, but it just doesn't seem like they're going to catch anything. Either way, though, that was still a beautiful win there. As I'm not sure how they managed to keep that Aegis out of the hands of OG for so long.
Which is why they're going for the smoke right now, regardless of the, I guess they care more about the hot timing. They're going to find ROTK.
Swap back out, though. RTK is going to be able to get away. Going to have to content themselves with a kill on MMY, Siler. Good about contesting there with his Aegis, but he decides to shine anyone right away. But if they continue all the way around, they'll catch Moon here. Lead with the spin. Sure that Moon isn't able to get a good roar. He's trying to get himself in the best position to scare multiple heroes back and TP away. And it almost was going to work, but a swap stops him just in time. He was kind of, obviously it's not concrete, always kind of fluid based on game attack, but sorry. Get an opportunity to talk about that, as we're going to watch Siler get picked off. That was better than the lone Druid pick off that LGD.
But man, Miracle just going in, doesn't even care.
Jump in, no tail, bounce around. Doesn't actually have last though. Looks like he's scaring LGD back, and they will be able to get the melee racks because of that one. 20 more seconds till the Spectre. And Jesus. Jump back in, Miracle, okay. Take that lane no matter what.
This time around though, I think they've itemized, plus they have the better heroes. Kind of work around. The Omni Slash goes down.
The Omni Slash is going to be enough to finish off No Tail. His Spectre ult, he starts actually going up. Moon may have to turn to fly. Instead, he's getting hexed up. It's taking out the Earthshaker. Siler's down to half HP. Pops in order to get out of the roof, but now he's been lasted up. No Tail reintroduces himself into the fight. Makes sure to grab the critical carry. The swap goes down, but they're going to be able to run him down the bear. Siler just cannot get away from this one.
Even he gets to the root, EDC's going to get chased down too, as they've got full vision of him. And this Slark just does way too much damage.
Get the gem, boys! Oh, they've
used the buybacks, and if LGD engage outside their base and they lose this fight, the game's over anyway. Miracle just jumps in.
He really wants the quick takeoff on TDC to prevent that death ward. Such a huge impact to the team fight. There's one more Spacer on to 3-2. Maybe worse than the BKB, but he's having all of his stats stolen away from Miracle. Siler's even gonna die. That's pretty much the end of the game right there. Then 3 heroes down. Miracle keeps on going. The unadulterated aggression out of OG ends this game way faster than you would have thought. Just 5 minutes ago, you're looking at a relatively even match from OG and LGD. Anything could turn around. OG gets a one pick off on Spectre and never let go of that advantage.
They had too much control in this game. Slark is a decidedly different hero than the Chunk was in the last game. In the last game, even though OG were up by like 10k, I said that LGD had like a 40% chance to still win before the fight even happened, but that's because of the type of heroes that they had. This time around, OG have a Slark. That hero destroys at least 3 of the heroes on LGD. He itemized so well that the spec couldn't even survive.